time for video time with Jodi. So, if you guys were here last week, you might remember that we started learning about the story of Ruth from the Bible. Again, not my friend Ruthie, but the story of Ruth from the Bible. And what we learned is that there was a woman, Naomi, and she was married and had 2 sons, and they got married, and a bunch of bad stuff happened, and a lot of them died, and then her other daughter-in-law went back, and all that to say, that only left Naomi and Ruth as family. So, Naomi wasn't technically Ruth's mom, but she operated a lot like she was Ruth's mom. And lots of families are like that. So today is Mother's Day, and that means we're celebrating mothers and different people in our family. And the thing is, not everybody has a mom. Some people might have a grandma, and they might feel closer to their grandma, and she might be more like their mom. Or some people have aunts too, and aunts are like their mom. And just to be clear, Batman is not my aunt. That'd be really cool, but as far as I know, I'm not related to Batman, but I am related to my aunt. That's my Aunt Denise, not Batman. Denise. Denise is my aunt. And some people in their families might even have people that they're not technically related to. So this is Kathy, and when I went away to college, Kathy would do things like check in with me and make sure I was doing okay, or sometimes make me food and do awesome stuff. So she was really awesome, and kind of like a mom at that time. And then this is my actual related to mom too, and it's an important day for her. So all that to say, Mother's Day can be about celebrating all sorts of women in our life, just because, again, families look different, and even people that might be moms might not be technically moms, kind of like Ruth and Naomi. So today's a great day where we can honor all of those women and do all sorts of things for them. So today we can do really great things for our moms or other women, like maybe sweep the floor and make it all clean, and make sure you get all the dust, because you want to make sure that when you clean the floor you get all the dust in the dustpan. And then maybe even after you sweep, you might want to wash the floor and give it a good scrub. Get down on those hands and knees. Maybe you have knee pads and want to use knee pads to clean the floor. That's a good idea. And maybe to show your mom that you love her, you want to choreograph a dance and dance around and say, I love you, Mom, while you dance. Or, I love you, other older woman in my life, while you dance for her. Or maybe you want to choreograph a dance while you clean the floor, because brooms are great props when you're dancing. That's good advice. So maybe you want to do that. Or maybe you want to set the table for when you're going to have lunch or supper and eat yummy things, because eat yummy things off of plates. It's better to do that. And then after you eat it off the plates, they need to get clean, so maybe you could wash the dishes for your mom. Maybe even without her asking. That'd be awesome. Or maybe you could clean your room. That's another great thing to do before your mom asks, is when your room's all dirty, just be like, yo, this needs to be clean, so clean it, and then your mom will be happy. Maybe even you could clean something that your mom usually cleans, like your fridge. Maybe it needs a little wipe out, so wipe it out. She'd be happy about that. Maybe your mom just wants you to give her a big hug, and you can be like, I love you, Mom, or I love you, older woman who is kind of like a mom to me. You're awesome. That's always a good idea. Or maybe you could make her a card or write her a note and think about all the reasons that you love that woman, and then tell her about it, because it's always good when people hear, oh, why we love them. So these are just a few ideas you could do for Mother's Day and to celebrate the women in your life, and you should come up with more and do them today, because today is a great day to do that. I'll see you guys next week.